chance of rain 90%. Monday night, mostly cloudy with a 50% chance of showers. Lows in the upper 40s. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Tuesday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly sunny. Highs in the upper 60s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Tuesday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-40s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Wednesday, partly sunny. Highs in the upper 50s. Thursday night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 30s. The Pennsylvania climate summary is at 5 p.m., October 12, 2025. So far today, the high temperature has been 65 degrees, which occurred at 2:27 p.m. The normal high is 65. The record high is 86 degrees, which was set in 1954. So far today, the low temperature has been 52 degrees, which occurred at 4:57 a.m. The normal low is 45. The record low is 26 degrees, which was set in 1996. A trace of precipitation has fallen, which brings the monthly total to 0.79 inches. The total precipitation for the year now stands at 30.21 inches. No snow has fallen, which brings the monthly total to 0.0 inches. The total snowfall for the season since September 1st still stands at 0.0 inches, and the total snowfall since July 1st still is 0.0 inches. There was no snow on the ground. There were 6 heating degree days so far, which is 5 below normal. This brings the monthly total to 88, which is 20 below normal. The yearly total since July 1st is 147, which is 68 below normal. There were no cooling degree days so far, which is normal. This leaves the monthly total at 6, which is normal. The yearly total for January 1st is 756, which is 31 below normal. So far today, the maximum wind observed was 17 miles per hour from the northeast. The highest wind gust observed was 28 miles per hour from the northeast. So far today, the average wind speed was 9 miles per hour. The normal high temperature for tomorrow is 64 degrees, and the normal low is 44. The record high for tomorrow is 81, which last occurred in 1954, and the record low is 27, which occurred in 2012. Sunset tonight is at 6:26 p.m. Sunrise tomorrow is at 7:13 a.m. Here is the National Weather Service extended forecast for Scranton, Wilkes-Barre, and vicinity. Thursday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 50s. Thursday night, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 30s. Friday, mostly sunny. Highs around 60. Friday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 30s. Saturday, partly sunny. Highs in the upper 60s. Saturday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the upper 40s. Sunday, partly sunny with a 30% chance of showers. Highs around 70. At 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time at Wilkes-Barre, Scranton Airport, it was cloudy. The temperature was 61 degrees, the dew point 47, and the relative humidity 59%. The wind was 67 miles per hour. The pressure was 30.08 inches and steady. Around eastern Pennsylvania, at Williamsport, it was cloudy. The temperature was 64 degrees. At Mount Pocono, it was cloudy. The temperature was 53 degrees. At Hazleton, it was cloudy. The temperature was 59 degrees. At Allentown, it was cloudy. The temperature was 60 degrees. At Harrisburg, it was cloudy. The temperature was 66 degrees. At Philadelphia, it was cloudy. The temperature was 61 degrees. The wind was gusting to 39. At New York City, rain was falling with a temperature of 57. At Binghamton, it was clear with a temperature of 53. At Monticello, it was clear with a temperature of 55. At Pittsburgh, it was mostly cloudy with a temperature of 64. It was cloudy, with a temperature of 62 at Bradford and 62 at Altoona. In southern New Jersey, rain was falling and the temperatures were 58 degrees. At Baltimore, rain was falling with a temperature of 63. In Hagerstown, it was cloudy with a temperature of 66. Repeating, at 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time at Wilkes-Barre, Scranton Airport, the temperature was 61 degrees. Rain will move back into the area tonight into Monday as the western side of a coastal low-pressure system impacts South area. Conditions will dry out by Tuesday and remain mainly dry for most of the week. Cooler weather will arrive on Wednesday and Thursday, before temperatures warm up by the upcoming weekend. Here is the National Weather Service forecast for Scranton, Wilkes-Barre vicinity. Tonight, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers this evening, then rain likely after midnight. Lows in the upper 40s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of rain 70%. Columbus Day. Highs in the upper 50s. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 30 miles per hour. Chance of rain 90%.
What the fuck was that, my camera?
Mostly cloudy with a 50% chance of showers. Lows in the upper 40s. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Tuesday, mostly cloudy in the morning, then becoming partly sunny. Highs in the upper 60s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Tuesday night, partly cloudy. Lows in the mid-40s. North winds 5 to 10 miles per hour with gusts up to 25 miles per hour. Wednesday, partly sunny. Highs in the upper 50s. Wednesday night, mostly clear. Lows in the upper 30s. Here is the National Weather Service extended forecast for Scranton, Wilkes-Barre vicinity. Thursday, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 50s. Thursday night, mostly clear. Lows in the lower 30s. Friday, mostly sunny.